And I think we're live. Okay, this is session number 19. Playing 1 cent, 2 cent, NL2. 100,000 hands. We are 20-something thousand hands in. And a small win rate so far. So, let's get the tables up. There we go. We are off. Playing 3 tables of Snap. That's the fast fold variant on 888. Annoyingly, that there. Pocket aces to start the stream. Get this table lined up. That'll do. Let's make sure we don't miss out on the aces. Take it down with a 3-bet. Three bet we could call, but it's not in my default range. Five, 3 fold, 4, 2 fold. And pocket 7s. Raise it up. I'm going to check the 7s on the ace 10-5 board. Check calling, not too excited about it. Just hoping he gives up on the turn, like that. And then I will be check folding river, I think. There we go, we're good. That's why we don't just go folding on the flop. He has the old Jack 8. So this guy's limp calling with Jack 8. Came with the 3-bet with the ace 10 suited. Get a call, flop his ace king deuce, gonna check to induce. And we can call. And I will be calling a river bet. Depends on size actually. That's small enough. And we can mark this player green. I have a straight on this board, I think. Well, we could just have fours with a diamond. We only lose to a diamond, and it's a very small price. Well, I think bluffing here makes sense sometimes. Brave call from him there. But we chop, so not too sad about it. Instant click back, okay. Really not sure about my call there. I was going to look for a raise, then I saw the short stack and maybe not want to raise. I should have, I think. If I hit a flush, I'm just jamming turn, so. Yeah, I wimped out a bit on that one. Okay, pocket queens. Oh. Alright, if he's got King Jack, so be it. He don't have King Jack, we got him beat. Nice, very nice. Max value. That's what we like. Probably didn't play it right, to be honest. Not sure what kind of bluff I could take with that line with, you know. I'm not sure about that. Not too sure. 10-8 is a fold. 6 deuce fold. Queen 6 fold. Queen 6 suited. We can open on the button. This will be a short session today. 500 hands, just under an hour. And then I'll probably play another one later this evening. Pocket nines, we've got 2 limpers. So I'm going to raise it up. 3 limpers, so raise it up. Thank God there's a 9 on the board. That is pretty sweet. Shame he didn't have anything there. I expect to get lots of calls when I bet that flop. He's gonna have so many draws and King X hands, as well as Jack X. Don't expect to just get a fold like that, but fair enough. And I think this is a good turn to start just betting. I'm not going to barrel with King Jack, although he could just float with a lot of ace highs. I blocked the queen, so I think I'm just going to go for actually a fairly small bet that I think works a lot. Like that. And on the river, we've definitely got to go for some value. Called the min 3 bet with King 9 suited. Going to call flop. Not happy about it, but it's a nice small bet. So it is what it is. Hoping he gives up. He doesn't. We can fold now because I have plenty of aces and whatnot to call with. Jack 3 fold. Pocket kings. Always an open. Going for the old bet call with kings. Bet small, call or raise, I think is better than jamming. If we bet small, we can put him in a position where he feels like he can bluff. Whereas if we just go all in, he's going to fold a decent proportion of his range. And call with his strong hands, like his 2 pairs, his sets, and his straights. Wouldn't normally call with Queen 9, but we're getting a price. 10-8. It's a pot size bet, but I think I have to call. I'm not going to have a flush here because I would bet those on the turn at least. I would have bet an ace by now. I think an 8 with a low kicker is actually one of the better calls. There we go. The reason a low kicker is better because he's more likely to have king high, queen high type bluffs. Which are the kind of hands that would check originally? This is one where I am actually going to bet for value. And a lot of times with ace 10 I would check. And here I'm going to go for a check call with the ace 9 and bet my weaker ones. Once check 2 though, we've got to start betting. Ace jack, cutoff versus 3 bet I think is just a fold, especially when he's short. So it doesn't have so much behind. 3 betting ace king, of course. And nothing to do but go all in. Kind of hope for a fold, really. We need to hit. Hold! Hold! That'll do. Unlucky, pal. Unlucky. Your kings didn't hold. Okay, our all-in game is doing well today. Ace 3. Oh, there's a nice little check raise to do on the river. That's a shame. I really felt that he had so many aces in his. Maybe actually, given that he has so many aces in his range, that I should bet mine because I have the strong ones. In fact, I think maybe an overbet would make sense there. But I was looking to check raise. Actually, check raise is just going to get him to fold a lot of his aces, so that was a mistake. I think just betting big would make a lot of sense there. Blind v blind, king queen we can actually call. And I think this is one of our weaker backdoor flush draws, so I'm going to let it go. Not sad about that at all, really. It's a pretty easy fold, but I just wanted to make sure I wasn't over folding in that spot, so I was just checking my range. And I think, yeah, I think given that we have flush draws and the ace high backdoor flush draws, I think calling with like a king high, queen high. King high, not so bad, but queen high we can just let go. We don't need to float too wide in a 3-bet pot. Fold queen 6, fold 9, 5, pocket 10s, looking to open. The reason I picked this one to bet was because it has lots of backdoor draws that can barrel the turn. We're going to want some of those, you know, backdoor nut flushes in our betting range. And we have stronger ones that could check. Some of them call, some of them check fold. I felt like this one was definitely not a check call, so I threw it into my betting range. But I'm basically not going to bluff because it does actually have some showdown value to check. And I don't think it makes a good one to barrel. I'd rather have a club at this point, and I'd rather have something like an 8. And like Jack 8 suited might be a good one. King 8 is close. I'm going to open it. Interesting turn. Two-pro on the river is nice. Probably would have to fold to a razor, right? What is going on here? Okay. Bet, call, squeeze, call, call. Well, I wouldn't normally call, but ace queen is fairly strong for this kind of odds, so. Shame we've completely bricked. Although that's sometimes better than getting a little piece of it and having to call. Can we see a showdown with pocket sixes? We can, but we're not going to win. Let's go for it with the old King 10. Yeah. Feel like we can continue here. On the river, depends on bet size, I think. Or we can just see the showdown and win. Nice. Very nice. Ooh, yawning, yawning. How are we doing? We're up almost 2 buy-ins. That's pretty cool. Take it down, take it down. Boom, boom. Ten four fold, jack five fold, queen four fold, blah 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 blah. Yeah, why not, eh? Why not with the old jack 8 off? That's why not. Okay, this guy's limped in. We got jack 6. Won't be raising. Top pair. Nice. The little backdoor draw action. In the limped pot. Not liking that there's another caller. Nor am I liking the ace high turn. I think now with a weak jack, ace high board, a second caller, we can just get out. Okay, I need to have a look at my range here. Cut below jack. Alright, well, we're getting a price to call. Okay. Oh, well, I'm going nowhere now. I'm behind to queens and aces and ace queen, which is actually a fair few hands. But I have that nut flush draw and the gut shot straight draw to go with it. If I jam, he's just going to call with aces, ace queen, pocket queens. And what do we beat? Ace jack, so... Got to call and hope the heart comes, which it does. He is hating his life now. And in position, we're just in a nice spot to call. There we go. Thank you. We'll take the whole lot. So glad the board didn't pair. So fucking glad. There we go. That's a big pot. That was a 169 big blind pot. We'll take that. Fives. I think I shot. Nah. No need. We fold that one as well. Ace king. I raised versus a limp, right? Now we can check on this board. What could I call? I'm not gonna have a flush draw. I think I'll just let it go. Button versus big blind. Ooh, okay. 4-bet. Snap call. Not a good board. Unfortunately, I feel like this is a check. And we're not going to do too well. I have so much better to call with. I don't need to call there. And this is just a bet, I guess. Not even sad if he raises. Yes, he could have me beat. Of course he can. But I also get a ton of value by just betting. 7's not so good. He's not really going to have like a jack 8 though. But I feel like we need to check a decent amount on the turn, so I'm going to. And then call, of course. Check my 9s, and I'm going nowhere with ace jack. Just wondering if I could raise. He could definitely have a boat. Pot size bet, I'm going to have to fold. Why would I raise? Because I could get value from, what, 10-9? No, I think he ends up folding. I think I just have to call. And I'm glad I didn't raise because he had me beat. I have to have another quick look at that hand. So what happened? Bet, call. Man, he had me straight away. Ace 4. Oh, well. Still had outs. I bet. He calls with the best hand. I then checked. Thank God. Now I'm giving up here, folding here. He bets half pot. Slam dunk call. Hit top set on the river. The flushes don't get there. And I call. I think that's... yeah, fine. Sometimes he's going to have ace 10 or ace 9. But he didn't raise the flop with... yeah, I think calling's fine. Absolutely fine. Take it down with the old Jack 10 bluff. Flatting ace queen. King 9. It actually makes sense to bet king 9 here a decent amount, but I'm actually going to check this time. And because I have the ace of diamonds, I'm going to have to float one here. Certainly deep enough to get the implied odds. Ah, see, now I turn a gut shot straight draw as well. 49 cents into 123. Having a queen's good. Jamming is going to be really tough. I need to work out my odds, right. Okay, we got 9 diamonds, a jack. There are 3 of those. 12, 24%, 49. Oh man, it's pretty much slam dunk on it. Another player in. I'm calling, I'm letting the other hands fold out. Ace of diamonds. I have to fold. If he had a bet small, I mean, it's not a big bet, but I think then I could jam, but I just don't have enough fold equity with a jam. That sucks. I lost a reasonable amount there. Just not sure about that one. Let's mark that one for review. I think it was close, and I feel like perhaps I should have just ripped it in on it, but that's a big all in. Yeah, I need to go over that again. I think it might be an all in on the turn as a bluff. I think calling, I decided to call because of the player behind that was playing passively. I didn't expect him to raise, and therefore if he does put his money in, then I'm definitely getting the odds. And being in position means that when I do hit, I do get to put the money in. So that's why I went with the call. I'll have to go and have a look at it again though. Could actually bet here. Aces, baby. Ah, oh, come on. Where's the action when I need it? I'm always reluctant to just call versus a min rate. I suppose we get the better price, right? If we were considering 3-betting 10s, it would be better to do it against the 3x. 4 deuces close. Gonna fold. Oh, that's a shame. Reasonable turn. River, even. What am I on about? Turn. Come on, raise it up. Ace Jack, of course, raising it up versus a limp. Rebetting the 6-5 suited versus a small blind, and pretty easy fold there. Too strong a hand to just bet here, I think. Ace king, ace queen. Yeah. Lucky bastard. Fortunately, the river slowed him down. Otherwise, I probably would have been calling. If that had been like the 2 of hearts or something. And he bets, I'm probably calling. Depends on bet size. Pocket queens. Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. Oh, such a dry board. We're not just going to not bet, we're going to bet small. That turn doesn't really change too much. I'm not going to go betting big on the turn. Although I could try and get it in. No, I doubt I'm going to get it in. Ah, I fell for it again. Well, maybe he'll raise. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, we're just going full pot on the river. Balls that up. I'm so aware of that issue with the time bank and the bet slider and the bet amount resetting with the time bank. And yet I still... Oh, this is annoying because I have top pair, top kicker. That's really annoying. If I had the ace of clubs, I would call. Not sure. That's reasonable. Queens are good. Win one, lose one. Could argue that should have been a fold against the short stack. It's like my weakest offsuit king to call with. But it was a min raise, so I think we're okay. few folds here. Come on, someone open. Somebody open when I got the kings. That'll do. Kings again. See if we get some action with these boys. Here we go. We're off. Okay, fair enough. We'll take it down. Fold the old 9-7 and the queen 6. Jack suited. 3-bet or call. He's 3x'd it, so I'm leaning towards a 3-bet. Checking the ace-5. That's a really annoying river. I don't know if I can cool down now, but for that bet size I can cool down. What can I? Is that an insta call with that bet size? I think it is. Too big a bet. Let's raise it up versus the limp and fold king 4. Oh, come on, what's with these runouts? Ah, this screams stronger than top pair. Gonna have ace jack there, so what a horrible run out. Ace king, 3-bet. Pocket jacks, 3-bet. 8-5 off, fold. Hey, there's a nice flop for the old jacks. Feel like jacks is kind of too vulnerable to just call. I think it's more likely he has. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything else here. Nice. He turned his hand into a bluff and then called the raise. Okay. This is annoying because it's all about bet size. What could I have? Not queens. It's going to be a jack. Ace jack, I'd probably bet the turn. It's basically one of the strongest hands I have. Other than having like 6-5 of spades. Ace king is good. Felt like I didn't have enough. It was too high in my range, I feel like. Had some stronger hands, so maybe you could say because it's a pot size bet we can just call those, but there we go. 500 hands played. Let's sit out on the next big blind on all tables. Fold the queen 3. There we go. That's it for the session. bring the results on screen for you. As you can see, we made a couple of buy-ins in that session, so pretty good. Pretty good. That'll do. Next stream, oh, do you know what? I might stream again tonight. Another 500 hands, maybe. Oh, maybe. Or I'll be back later in the week. So until then, catch you later.